piece is called Alone. From childhood's hour I have not been, as others were I have not seen. As others saw I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken, my sorrow I could not awaken. My heart to joy is same tone, and all I loved alone. Then, in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life was drawn from every depth of good and ill, from the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, when the rest was blue, of a demon in my view. This is the one Scott wanted me to do. El Dorado. Gaily bed-eyed, a gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long singing a song in search of El Dorado. But he grew old, this knight so bold, and over his heart a shadow fell as he found no spot of ground that looked like El Dorado. As his strength failed him at length, he met a pilgrim's shadow. Shadow, said he, where can it be, this land of El Dorado? Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow. Ride, boldly ride, the shade replied, if you seek El Dorado. Dorado. Hope you enjoyed that. Great little piece. Here's a piece by our Edgar called The Colossuseum. Type of the antique Rome, rich reliquary of lofty contemplation left to time, By buried centuries of pomp and power, at length, after so many days of weary pilgrimage and burning thirst, thirst for the springs of law that in thee lie, I kneel an altered and humble man amid my shadows and drink within my very soul thy grandeur, gloom and glory. Vastness and age and memories of eld, silence and desolation and dim night. I feel ye now, I feel ye in your strength, O spells more sure than any Judean king taught in the gardens of Gethsemane, O charms more potent than the rapt Chaldee ever drew down from out the quiet stars. Here where a hero fell, a column falls, here where the mimic eagle glared in gold, amid that vigil holds the swarthy bat. Here where the dames of Rome their gilded hair wave to the wind, now wave the reed and the thistle. Here where on golden throne the monarch lord glides spectre-like until his time had come to his marble home, lit by the one light of the horned moon, the swift and silent blizzard of the stones. But stay! These walls, these ivy-clad arcades, these mouldering plinths, these sad and blackened shafts, these vague entablatures, this crumbling frieze, these shattered cornices, this wreck, this ruin, these stones, alas! These grey stones, are they all of the famed and colossal left by the corrosive hours to fate? And me? Not all. The echoes answer me, not all. Prophetic sounds and loud arise forever from us and from all ruin unto the wise. As melody from Menmont to the sea, we rule the hearts of mightiest men. We rule with a despotic sway all giant minds. We are not impotent, we pallid stones. Not all our power is gone, not all our fame, not all the magic of our high renown. Not all the wonder that encircles us, not all the mysteries that in us lie. Not all the memories that hang upon and cling around about us as a garment. Clothing us in a robe of more than glory. Dramatic. Hey! The Valley of Unrest. Once it smiled, a silent dell where the people did not dwell. They had gone unto the wars, trusting to the mild-eyed stars, nightly from their azure towers to keep watch above the flowers. In the midst of which all day the red sunlight lazily lay. Now each visitor shall confess the sad valley's restlessness. Nothing here is motionless, nothing saves the airs that brood over the magic solitude. Ah, by no wind are stirred those trees that palpitate like the chilled seas around the misty Hebrides. Ah, by no wind those clouds are driven that rustle through the unquiet heaven, uneasily from morn till even, and over the violets there that lie in myriad types of the human eye. Three lilies there that wave and weep above a nameless grave. They wave from out their fragrant tops, eternal dew from down in drops. They weep from off their delicate stems, perennial tears descend in gems. Here we go. Lo! Death has reared himself a throne in a strange city lying alone. Far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten towers and tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours. Around by lifting winds forgot, resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long night time of that town, but light from out of the lurid sea streams up the torrents silently. Gleams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes and spires and kingly halls. I missed. Over to the right, Chris. Up fanes of Babylon like walls, up shadowy long forgotten bowers of sculptured ivy and stone flowers. Up many and many a marvelous shrine whose wreath freezes intertwine. Viviol, the violet and the vine, resignedly beneath the sky. The melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and shadows there, that all seem pendulous in air, while from a proud tower in the town, death looks gigantically down. Their open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with the luminous waves, but not the rich there that lie in each idol's diamond eye. Not the gaily jeweled dead tempt the waters from their bed, for no ripples curl, alas, along that wilderness of glass. No swellings tell that winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. But lo, stir is in the air. The wave, there is a movement there, as if the towers had thrust aside in slightly sinking the dull tide. As if their tops had feebly given a void within the filmy heaven. The waves have now a redder glow, the hours are breathing faint and low, and when amid so earthly moans, down, down the town that shall settle hence, hell is rising from 1,000 thrones, shall do it reverence. Heavy. Hey! This is called The Bells. I hope you enjoyed everything tonight, but here it goes. Hear the sledges with the bells, the silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night, while the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seem to twinkle with a crystalline delight. Keeping time, time, time in a sort of runic rhyme, in the Tintin tabulation that Musos musically wells from the bells, 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 from the bells, 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 from the jingling and the tinkling of the bells. Hear the mellow wedding bells. Golden bells. What a world of happiness their harmony foretells. Through the balmy air of night, how they ring out their delight from the molten golden notes, and all is tune. What a liquid ditty floats to the turtle dove that listens while she gloats on the moon. Oh, from the out-sounding cells, what a gush of euphony voluminously wells. How it swells, how it dwells on the future, how it tells on the rapture that impels to the swinging and the ringing of the bells, 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 of the bells, 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 to the rhyming of the chiming of the bells. Hear the loud alarm bells. Brazen bells, what a tale of terror. Now their turbulency tells in the startled ear of night, how they scream out their affright, too much horrified to speak, they can only shriek, shriek, out of tune, in a clamorous appealing to the mercy of the fire, in a mad expostulation with the deaf and frantic fire, and leaping higher, higher with a desperate desire, and the resolution endeavors now to sit or never by the side of the pale-faced moon. Oh, the bells, bells, bells. The tale of terror tells of despair, how they clang and clash and roar, what a horror they outpour on the bosom of the palpitating air. Yet the ear it fully knows by the twanging and the clanging, how the danger ebbs and flows, yet the ear is still distinctly telling in the jangle and the wrangle, how the danger sinks and swells by the sinking of the swelling, in the anger of the bells, of the bells, 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 of the bells, 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 the danger of the clanging of the bells. Hear the tolling of the bells. Iron bells. What a world of solemn thought their monody compel. In the silence of the night, how we shiver with affright at the melancholy menace of their tone. For every sound that floats from the rust within their throats is a groan. And the people are the people, they that dwell up in the steeple, all alone, and who toiling, monotone. Feel a glory, glory in so rolling on the human heart, a stone. They are neither man nor woman. They are neither brute nor human. They are ghouls, and their king it is who tolls. And he rolls, rolls, rolls. He rolls, rolls, rolls! The paean from the bells, and his merry bosom swells. With the paean of the bells, and he dances and he yells. Time, 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 in a sort of runic rhyme to the pearls of the shells of the shells. Keeping time, 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 in a sort of runic rhyme to the throbbing of the bells. Bells, 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 to the sobbing of the bells. Keeping time, 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 as he knells. 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 Bells. Bells. To the rolling of the bells. Bells, bells, bells. To the rolling of the bells. To the moaning and the groaning of the bells.